about that and I'm about with digital marketing business. Money me work on this platform, right? And the story has not changed. Yes, digital marketing business is changing lives globally. And in the information, the good soon me WhatsApp number, and me link. Me WhatsApp reach out to me and make church mu natural. They want me the bema and I'm a link so signing up with your name and email address now. We bring information in your email. Me follow it and watch our webinar. Take your time and watch our webinar and take action to check us out. There are so many great benefits in the business that will make me need time to explain to you. Career opportunities and even how to jumpstart your business. So many benefits. Me a coach in it and have been doing this for 2 good years. Me say and it is possible to make it online. I am a nurse. My year for 10 good years. And this is all that I do. It is possible. It is not about long hours, need double jobs, the Yaki campus, and I keep saying it. Mean way. Skeptics, the moment I'm killing off. Nanya be online, and you may be on way, and to reach out to me and let's continue. Now, bye.
I was having a big man, Bizzle, who happens to be an event organizer here in the UK. He's a Ghanaian living here in the UK. He's been here for a very long time. Big man, because to be a big man, so a big man. He owns one of the big cars on this planet, Orlando Hase. Oskapa, young man doing so well in the country, England. But here's Zionfelix, that's so, London. Good evening, bro.
Good evening, bro.
How you doing?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
I send them so kind of, and they come from why? Because I just want to hear the accent. For how long have you been here?
I've been here over 20 years.
Over 20 years.
Over 20
okay.
Years,
okay.
Yeah.
How has life been in UK?
In UK, it's been good. It's been okay. It's been good. It's been good. I can't complain.
Okay. What brought you to the UK?
My parents decided to move from Austria. They thought that it would be best for us, myself, my brother, my sister, growing up. Because obviously there's more opportunity in the UK than Austria. So they thought us coming here will benefit us growing up.
Okay.
I guess that's.
So were you born in Austria?
Yeah.
Okay.
Austrian, yeah.
Which part of Ghana do you come from?
I'm from Kumasi.
What part of Kumasi? Don't look at somebody's face, because there's somebody there telling you.
There's nobody there. So I'm from Kumasi. So we have a house in Etimetim.
Okay.
Another one in Bremen.
Okay.
And I know my dad grew up in Makru.
So Taco Micro?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my dad grew up.
Which part of Bremen? Because Bremen EGC.
Bremen, Ebusian Krua. That's where our house is.
Oh, okay. So your house is at Etimetim, Swami, Bremen. That's not where you come from. Where do you come from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from Kumasi.
Nobody's from, well, somebody's from Kumasi, but the fact that your house is in Kumasi doesn't mean you come from Kumasi.
I think, I don't know.
Bizzle.
Yes.
You don't know where you come from?
I come from Ghana. I'm Ghanaian.
You're a Ghanaian, I know. So
Yeah.
your kids, is your wife also a Ghanaian?
No, she's Jamaican.
She's Jamaican.
Yeah.
So where do your kids come from?
My kids, half Jamaican, half Ghanaian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if they ask you one day, Dad, if they grow up to like 10 years, Dad, where do you come from in Ghana? What are they going to tell them?
I told them I'm from Kumasi.
Which part of Kumasi? Etimetim. Because you have
I'll say Etimetim. That's the first one that comes to mind.
But have you ever asked your parents?
Yeah, I know that my dad's side is from. See, it's complicated because my dad's father is from Esase.
Okay.
His mom's from Titrim. And then my mom's mom is from Manso. But
Charlie,
so
plenty.
it's complicated.
I understand.
So it's complicated.
Yeah, so I know Masu Kwanta, Masu Achedie, yeah, and I know this places.
Yeah.
Okay. How is life here?
Life is good.
How many kids?
I got 3 kids.
How many wives?
I got 1.
Okay.
Yeah, 1.
3 kids and 1 woman?
Yeah.
Okay. How many years?
No, sorry. So 3 kids. So my first 2 was with someone else. And then unfortunately things didn't really work out. So
okay.
I'm with someone else now. So my 3rd child is with someone else.
Okay. First of all, let's talk briefly about what you're about doing on November 4. Shatta Wale.
Yes.
Why Wale?
Why Wale? I think it's been a long time coming. I think it's been over 7 years since Wale came here and took the stages. So him coming to the Music Awards was the perfect opportunity for us to put something together for him.
Okay, so let's look at process of getting Wale.
Process of getting Wale?
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to go through his management team and talk to them. And obviously, if the deals are right, I'm pretty sure
Okay. And is he the right person for the show at what you want to do it?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I believe he's
How is the
right
response right now since you put him out there?
It's amazing. I can't explain. It's gone viral.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? We literally just put the artwork out not long ago and it's gone viral. So the response is crazy.
Is it difficult to work with Wale?
For me, it's not. I'm working with him. It's been really great to work with. Spoke with him a few times. He's very friendly. He's funny. He's a good guy. He's a very nice guy actually. Like before I met him, I used to watch him on social medias and I see what he's about and the actual person is different to what you see on social media, but then I guess it's business, so everybody has their own way of marketing themselves.
Has he given you any tough time yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
£80,000 or more?
I can't disclose that, I'm afraid, yeah.
But to you, do you think he's worth £80,000?
I don't see why not. I don't see why not. He's our best, one of our best musicians in Ghana. Like, do you know what I mean? He's one of the kings, so I believe he's worth more than that, actually.
So as an event promoter here in the UK, when an artist of his caliber, quotes £100,000, do you think he's worth it that you have to pay?
It's difficult to put these type of projects together. So as an event organizer, I mean, that's a lot of money to be paying an artist, but then again, you have to look at the size of the artist. He's a huge artist, somebody that's featured Beyonce. And
Beyonce has featured him.
Beyonce has featured him, excuse me.
It was a big deal.
Big deal, you see what I'm saying? Those type of opportunities, you don't really get that often, and that already tells you the type of artist he is. Do you know what I mean? So when he's quoting that money, he's obviously, he knows his worth. Why not?
There's something called a rider. I mean, I've worked with a lot of artists, both from Ghana, from Nigeria. And when you're working with a Ghanaian artist, not all of them, but most of them, rider and one is small. When you're working with a Nigerian artist, I remember years back, Ghana Miss Nigeria, we brought Mavis Records from Nigeria. Then was when this guy, Corridor Bello, and Godwin guy, Godwin, Tiwa Savage, Dr. Said, they were all part of Mavins. Charlie was a mega entourage.
Yeah.
They had a full bus for media guys. Working with, Wale is not the only artist that you've worked with when it comes to event promotion. Which other artists have you worked with when it comes to events?
I've worked with the likes of Samini, KK Fusu, Article 1, Nero X, Kobna. I've worked with Grandad, Amachi Dede. I've worked with Famille, so I've worked with a lot of artists.
Okay, so let's look at Rider. Are Ghanaians too demanding? Our musicians, are they too demanding?
That's a tough question to answer. It's yes and no. Do you know what I mean? I can't say they're too demanding. Like I say, it's business that they're doing, and everybody, they know their worth, they know what they can do, and for that reason, they have to demand certain things. You know, I know it's not easy being an artist. You have to.
I hear some artists do ask even for girls when you're coming to UK for event. Charlie, I want this, and on top of it, apart from I want that 5-star hotel, I want this apartment, I want this. Charlie, I want 2 girls, one for my boy, one for my manager, one for myself. I've not mentioned any artist name. I'm just saying, do they do that?
I don't know. Me personally, I haven't come across that yet. Okay. But they could do. Do you know what I mean? The industry is the industry. It's part of promotion. Okay. So, and unfortunately, things like that with females, sexy girls, beautiful women, is things that sell. So the artists demanding these type of things, maybe they know what they're doing. They just, maybe sometimes they may just want you to organize a few females to be at a certain places for pictures
the hotel rooms, I mean,
if it's the hotel rooms, then that I don't know, but that I have not come across that. So, but I mean, if an artist said to me that I'm coming and I want a few women, and so it depends on what they want to do. But
let's go back to the event. I'll come back to this side. Let's go back to November 4 concert. Where exactly is it happening here in the UK?
So it's happening live in Wolverhampton.
Okay.
So Midlands basically. So everybody in Birmingham, Milton Keynes, Coventry, Nottingham, I think. Like Wolverhampton is it's in the center, so they can all get to it. The venue is called the Hangar, and I don't remember the postcode right now, but it's in Wolverhampton. So if you follow me on Instagram, or go on my IG, Bizzle Entertainment. The link is on my in my bio for you to buy a ticket. So we've got 2 options. You can either go on Shoobs or you can go on Skittles to grab your tickets.
Abusian, you met my 4th November, one of Ghana's biggest champion, Brani.
Yes.
Charles.
Pa.
Shatta Wale. Storming.
The Hangar. Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton.
Just think of Wolves.
Wolverhampton.
Yes.
Wolverhampton.
That's right.
4th November 2023, 9 p.m. sharp.
Yes.
Yeah, what lives with you? Abusian, you make a show.
Wow.
So the guy is a showstopper. I mean, I've watched him severally. I've come face to face with him. I've seen him on stage severally. Or the down part who had the stadium. So that concert now, you don't need to be told. I'm sure you've seen several videos of Wale performing. The guy is crazy on stage. Okwa 2 seconds. You won't be a Wale show. Now you'll be quite sure no show. Anywhere you are in the UK, you know where to go on November 4, 2023. Media Zionfelix, are you back after the break? Me back. Me ne Bizzle ebe to aso edin komo because conversation be akoso say Ghanaians outside the country Ghana enko event. Event promoters, some are complaining, say our artists charge too much, the demands are too much. The artists on the other side so complaining, say event promoters need being serious. Who is lying? Who is saying the truth? If yeah, this big man here has money. If this guy some come on, media Zionfelix.
Olu, hey, nah.
Me call me mpena ho.
Hey, who come from? Now who to me aduma?
Na say grace get fitia da woro menti. Say bibia anya nwanwa bi. We no. Ai, say dey gina so chire be yi.
Na ma say I won one idea mama.
Mimi secret ana wo de na meboa.
Awo na ka na na.
Me secret ko fa no kure. Aya oni kure na ta atobo. Uko tu na 3 days aba ko meka ho. Ama me nhwia meka achiro. Bi kuno a nice husband. Just there, yareba na why na down.
Pa chopo fa ni ko. Na no beto no.
Yes, Shatta Wale.
The grace gift heba. New Achimota petroleum wana.
What here? A drone work baby. Hey, stroke man.
Ene me yire. Obeti.
Grace get heba granite.
Edrobia, Edkade.
As I saw about my name Bizzle, Etia, you didn't come the real name.
Bernie.
Bernie.
Yeah.
Hey, Bernie what?
Bernie Safo.
Safo.
But Safo.
Huh?
Say Obroni because of Safo, but in tree we say Safo.
In fact, I heard Safo. So Safo. Spell it.
SARFO.
Okay. Oh, the SAR.
FO.
Hey, I sent you whoa. I call you every boom. For hair, I say for SAR for hair. Bizzle. So Bizzle, let's look at like briefly, education and all that.
Well, what I've done, education.
Education, like
Okay,
where
so
did you start school? Where did you get to?
So I grew up in Austria.
Okay.
Before I moved here, and then I came here when I was I think 16, 17.
Okay.
I went to college. Did a bit of IT. I'm an ex-footballer as well. I used to play for Austria national team youth growing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then but when I came here, I studied electrics. So I'm a fully qualified electrical engineer. That's what I do. And
8 to 5 job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it pay?
It pays really well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I recommend that.
Okay.
Highly recommend that. Yeah.
Okay. Like 5,000 a month.
The sky's the limit. You can earn as much as you want, depending on how good you are.
Okay.
And obviously, if you work for a company, they'll pay you a certain amount of money. But if you have your own company, you.
But is that money they pay you able to keep up with your 3 kids and your wife and your side chicks?
I'm on a good wage. That's what I would say.
Okay.
I'm on a good wage. I recommend that. Yeah.
Side chicks in your Philly?
I don't have side chicks.
You don't have side chicks?
No.
Okay. That's good.
Yes.
Okay, your wife will hear that. No?
Yeah.
How did you enter into events organization?
So, growing up, I remember back in the days in Austria, I'm a big Eminem fan. So, I used to listen to Eminem all the time. I wanted to be a rapper, and so I remember I used to write lyrics back in the days, and then I moved here, and I was still doing a bit of music, and but then things, life, you know what I mean? They changed from Austria to here, kind of hit me a little bit, so I had to change things I wanted to do. My football career didn't really take off how I wanted it to go, so my dad decided like it would be best for me to study something. So he said I should learn electrics, and I'm somebody that really listens to my dad. My dad is my best friend, do you know what I mean? So my dad said to me, learn electrics. I said, yes, Dad. So remember, he walked me into the college and said, put me on the course, and I spent 4 years studying electrical engineering, fully qualified, and yeah, that's why we're here today. And
I mean, event organization, how you entered it?
How I got into
Events,
it? Oh yeah, sorry, I kind of came off the radar a little bit. So I studied electrics, and I've been in my company for 15 years. I worked.
Really?
Yeah. 15 years I've done electrics, but I've always wanted to do events. So what I did, I started doing events in clubs, and I used to organize a couple of little events with DJ, the PM, done a few events with him, quite a lot, and that's how I started. But it wasn't what I wanted to do. I didn't know exactly what I wanted, but my heart was always in the music industry. So after doing a few events at the clubs and a few bowl parties and this here and there, one day I kind of just saw the light, and the vision came to me, what I needed to do, what I wanted to do, and I just went for it.
But somebody would say like a corporate guy. I mean, why event? I mean, electric guy. Why would you?
Yeah, it's completely two different things. But everybody has a dream. You know what I mean? So
What was your first event that you brought an artist from Ghana?
It was Afroflex last year.
Who were on it?
That was a big show.
Okay.
I had Samini, Kekifusu, Kwabna, Article 1, Euro X, Frank Nero, and the list goes on. I brought all of them out on one stage.
Wow. And how was attendance?
It was amazing. It was great. It was a lot of people. I think it was about just under 1,000 people. Yeah, for my first event.
Did you get your money back?
I didn't get my money back. I wasn't expecting to necessarily get my money back, because my vision and my direction is different. I'm building something because I want to build something for the culture here, so we can have back-to-back events. And as a young man coming into the industry, nobody knows me, so I already knew that no matter what, I was never gonna make my money back. So I kind of had it already, but I was prepared to go for that because I needed to make that impact to start the journey.
Why didn't you get your money back?
For a lot of reasons. Miscalculations, I would say, because this is my first major event. You see what I'm saying? So mistakes were made in certain areas. Promotion could have been a bit better, I think, but it was my first time doing such a... I think the event was too big for me to...
How much did you pump into that?
Over £50,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Bezo Oscar.
Oh, me said this guy.
Many lady bidding Como. Eunice, she's also a producer here, and she said she produced her first movie in Ghana when she had like a certain £30,000, certain someone who don't find it. So that was when you have £50,000 with the baby and who don't find it.
I wouldn't say so. But yeah.
Is that not too much? £50,000?
It was a lot of money, but that's brought me here today, hence why I'm sitting in front of you.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
It's when you half grab back.
No.
And you came back to another show?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I have a mission. A dream.
Which show was your second show?
My second show was Famille.
Okay.
Famille in London.
Okay.
Live,
and that one I heard that it wasn't as expected. That attendance.
I thought it was great.
Okay.
I thought the show was great. The attendance, it was okay. You know how it is. There's an issue here. So I think the attendance wasn't what I think we kind of expected, but I expected that type of audience because of the time that I put on the event. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to finish my show at 11 o'clock here because we have this culture here where we're doing events and finishing at 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. and I'm a new young man coming into the industry, and I watch some of the other countries and other diasporas doing their thing, and I see the time they finish and it works for them. And I feel like finishing at 11 o'clock is a good time to finish. People can go home on time, go to sleep, wake up. If they have work, they can go to work. But if you're finishing at 3 o'clock, 4 a.m., the next day is...
But you go to Roma, you do what the Romans do. If the Tanzanians, the Ugandans are doing it, it's working for them, and Ghanaians are not doing that, why don't do the Ghanaian style for them?
Because I have a vision.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to set my own. It's my journey, and I believe I can do it with
and how
time.
much went into that too?
Quite a bit.
Half of the first one, or less?
It was less than that because it was just one artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And somebody would say, why would you bring just one artist for a show?
Why not? Because I'm here for the culture. I'm here to help Ghanaian artists. I think it's time that we begin to bring our brothers to come and headline their own shows. It's not, they can do it. Do you know what I mean? Someone like Famia's got hits after hits after hits.
Yeah.
He can do it. It's not every day that we have to put 2-3 artists on the bills. This is why costing go up. And yeah, and also another thing is it's difficult to get sponsors involved these days to help out with the event. So for me, I had to look at the budget myself, what I could afford, and I believe in Famir. I believed that he was the right artist for me, and I knew he would deliver it, and I knew. And I also had a lot of the youngsters here, the up-and-coming artists here. I think they needed a platform anyway, so it was a great way just for Famir to headline the show with support from the likes of Yao Bossman, K. Bryan, Chase, and some of the others. It was a great opportunity for them.
Do Ghanaians love attending events here?
Say that again, sorry?
Do Ghanaians love attending our events, as in Ghanaian events here in
I don't
London?
think so. I don't think so. They don't really come up.
What do you think is the problem?
I think there's a disconnection between artists and promoters and fans. It's almost like a triangle or rectangle or whatever you want to call it. So we all have our parts to play. So yeah, and there's been so many issues in the past where shows have been cancelled last minute. Artists not turning up for some reasons, and there's always a reason why a show is cancelled. Do you know what I mean? And the artist could be ill. Anything can happen. The flight can get cancelled, and
visa acquisition,
all of that. But when that happens, the people that this affects the most are the fans, because someone like myself, if I'm going to go to an event with my missus, we have to get someone to look after our daughter. We make arrangements for these things, and sometimes you do it like a week in advance. You know what I mean? So you make all that arrangement, and then last minute the show is cancelled, and it's happened quite a few times, and I think all of that's part to play. That's why people are just fed up. Like, it's like almost like, well, why should I buy a ticket? It's probably going to get cancelled, or it might not happen, or anything. Yeah, it's just that.
I foresee November 4 to be one of the biggest shows.
Yes.
What are you doing right this time? Because first one you said didn't go as you expect. Second one didn't go as you expect. But Wale, I know.
No, second one when it's
as expected.
Yeah,
okay.
Second one did.
But I'm sure this is going to be the biggest.
This is the biggest. I mean, Wale is the king, innit? Yeah, Wale is. So I believe everybody is coming out. And if you're watching this, make sure you pull up as well. We've changed the tactics a little bit, different dimensions this time, putting different artists on the bill rather than the regular way. So we've trying different tactics as well, different promotions as well, and things like that. So it's gonna be good.
My Canada, say Wale di nikwa se mekano hunze mrebi. One him say Wale when he's on stage biye woman. Wale be money ajia otuna we na we concert amount. A 2-in-1 performance and concerts.
Yes.
Comedy and music. And now on the night, Wale Elibemaye on November 4, Wolverhampton. So when you can you mistake why mistake no go Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton.
Oh yeah, gaga can't guess now you mistake. You have to mistake. Can get where be Wolverhampton. Ticket is saying.
Ticket here, currently right now, early birds are on sale, £15.
Oh wow.
£15, yes. So once they're sold out, the tickets are gonna shoot up. So if you haven't got your ticket now, right now, they're going for £15.
Uko go time very expensive.
They're very, very expensive.
Pacho men say Ghana Music Awards I will be queue tin as in over Pacho buy it in advance. And right now as we are talking it is £15.
£15.
Early bird next time it will go up. Only to buy the Pacho turning them. He is busy. Bra Safo on your kind of sofa. But you know a bra Safo but doing is it bro near there? Benny. Spell for me, please.
Berny.
Bernie.
Yeah,
British for no more sente. How is life? I mean, London bro wedding.
Yeah, life is good, man. Life is good. It's yes and no.
We advise our Felix to come and stay here in London.
I mean, someone like you, yeah, why not?
Why?
Why not? Because you've got the vim and you're hard. Yeah, you're hard, so you can survive.
So let's say you're doing well in Ghana. I mean, you have your own house, you're okay, you have your own business. Will you relocate to London or UK?
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
Because it's free. The freedom in Africa is amazing. Being here, you're basically a slave. You work for the system, yes.
People do say that. How do you explain it? Say you work for the system, because a lot of people do say that. You work for the system.
Yeah, but yeah, Juma, bit your tax, bit your council tax, bit your service charge, but bus pass, train ticket, car insurance. This. At the end of the day, you can't do my so now every year beyond so that the prices go up. So like train ticket, yeah. Ever since I've been in this country, every year I think like. From the 3rd or something of January, train ticket, the prices go up every single year. You know, so it's difficult.
So why would you then advise somebody to come and stay in UK?
Why? I mean, I feel like if you're coming to the UK, you need to have a plan. Yeah, you really need to have a plan. If you have a plan, you're smart and you work hard, you can make it. The opportunity is here, but you need a good plan. That's what I would say, yeah.
So, a certain Zionfelix has come all the way from Ghana to the UK. Where would you advise him to go and stay? London or outside London?
I would say outside London.
Why?
Because I feel like rent will be cheaper. A lot of things is cheaper, and you can find a nice, cool job. Because London is just expensive. You just because if you're new here, and depending on what qualifications and the type of jobs what you're qualified to do, but it's difficult. I think it's difficult. But I feel like outside might help a little bit more. Yeah, you could just be there on the cool, even if you don't have your thing, you can be there and do your own thing. But London is too hectic.
Everybody travels for greener pastures. How do you make money when you come to UK?
You just have to find a job, man.
Any kind of job?
I mean, when you first come, you need to have money to get around to do what you need to do. So you need any type of job. A job is a job. I believe a job is a job. Whatever you do, whether it's cleaning, cooking, a job's a job. As long as you're working, you're making a bit of money. Yeah, why not? You know. So
you want money to go back home. So how do I save then? Because maybe I'm never 1,500. Now my rent is saving. How do I save?
You have to. This is where you need a plan. Maybe you might want to find a room with a couple of people to share. So you have to be willing to sacrifice a lot. Do you know what I mean? Until like you find your shoes. Do you know what I mean? Because when you first come here, it's not going to be easy for you. Like I moved there with my mum and dad, and I remember it wasn't easy for us the first few years. It was really difficult until eventually things start falling in place.
How difficult was it?
Pardon?
How difficult was it?
I mean, I was young, but it was difficult because my mom, when we came, my mom was struggling to get a job, and because she was used to doing certain type of jobs, so she's not going to downgrade, because obviously we come from Austria, so she weren't going to downgrade and do something that she's not used to, and it was difficult. My dad at the time, he was still working in Austria, so he would come and go, and it was difficult. That's all I remember. It was difficult until eventually, even myself, I struggled to. I remember I came here and they said to me my qualification, my GCSEs in Austria, which was the equivalent. Well, the Austrian qualification that I had was the equivalent of GCSEs. But when I came here, they said no. So they gave me so much hard times. Even to go college was difficult. I then had to go and study, do another course for them to eventually put me on the NVQs courses that I wanted to do. So it was very difficult coming here.
Is raising kids here difficult?
Raising kids?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, like my wife now, so she has to wake up early morning, take my daughter to nursery before she goes to work, and then when she finishes work, she has to pick the little one up before she comes home, and it's difficult.
I hear with the nursery you pay the fees yourself.
It's very expensive. It's very expensive. Now, yes, very, very expensive. That's like, one of the most expensive things here.
Like how much?
Over £1,000.
For how long?
Yeah, for a month.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So when do they stop paying fees?
When they start school.
When nursery school?
Yeah, when they start proper school, then obviously. But like, that nursery where my daughter goes to, we have to pay. And it's expensive.
Yeah. How old is she?
She's 1.
Okay. So, like, let's say Ghana class 1, I'm starting like primary 1 there, or grade 1. I don't know.
No. This is like.
I mean, when you stop paying fees. I mean.
Yeah. When it's I don't know the schools in Ghana, so but I think class 1 maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then.
Okay. Yeah. I was London Abrabon briefly. Number so who days here. And now for time I've talked to a lot of people. Charlie, London is expensive. Because I've witnessed it. Me, I'm always taking taxi hailing service. Me, more company bearding, but it's really expensive. So when you throw £15, what do you say, sir? Was a bank best send you alert 400 Ghana cedis, 300 Ghana cedis. I'm like, what? This is Ghana. I'll do total of everything that I've spent on taxi hailing. I'm sure make them 10,000 cedis for just 3 weeks in London. Enough. Going back to event.
Yes.
Do our artists overcharge? Like you are event organizer, you've talked to a lot of artists. You've mentioned like 10 artists right now, no Maya Juma. And I'm sure apart from Omokampa no Maya Juma, no, probably you've been advisors to other people, you've even booked artists for other events, organizers, or even individuals or your event. Or share the charges now some of our artists and mention now. Is it reasonable?
Personally, I'd say it's reasonable. As an artist, as an international artist, I'd say the prices are reasonable. But as an event organizer, it's not. It will never be reasonable, especially when you don't have any sponsors, nobody helping you. You see what I'm saying? So, if you've got sponsors involved, then yes, why not? Because listen, I'm all up for the culture. I'm up for pushing our artists. I want our artists to make money. I want them to do well. Do you know what I mean? So, I want them. This is it. I want to see our Ghanaian artists flexing, showing off. Like, I love it when Shatta is showing off, like he's making money. This is what I want to be seeing, because this is what the Americans do, and the British musicians, they flex. So I want to be seeing that. So why shouldn't they earn that money? But then, if I take myself out of it, as a promoter, it's expensive.
Why don't you guys get sponsors?
I don't know.
Do you push for it?
I've been pushing for it ever since I've been in the industry. And so far, no luck. You know, so but we're here.
Okay. So on November 4, which other artists should we expect on the night?
We are expecting some of the UK-based mainstream artists on the bill. We've got the likes of Quams. We've also got Backroad G.
It used to be Quams and Flavor, but now Quams. Flavor is off. Okay.
Yeah, Quams, So we've got Quams coming, who's on the bill, and then we've got Backroad G as well. And we also got some of the up-and-coming artists to warm up the floors as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you are the main man behind the Amateur the show.
Yes, man.
How was it?
It was great. It was really, really good. Yeah, the turn-up was great. and everybody that pulled up that night.
Are Londoners going to enjoy, or are people in UK going to enjoy a show this Christmas?
This Christmas, I believe something will happen. But actually, so far, I haven't seen anything just yet.
I mean, from you, not from other.
Now, for me, unfortunately, this Christmas I have a wedding in Ghana, so I'm going to be in Ghana.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah. So, but I'm still. I might be able to put something together. I mean, I have a team here, so we're still looking around, and we just want to get this the 4th of November out of the way. Shatta's show. Once that's done, then we see we can go back to the drawing board. We might just put something together for people to celebrate Christmas with.
Contact in case of any further details.
Bizzle Entertainment. I'm on Instagram as Bizzle Entertainment. So if you go on there, I have a website as well. If you go on Google, you type in Bizzle Entertainment, everything will pop up anyway. You can follow my website from there. My IG, TikTok, and Facebook will all pop up. So Bizzle Entertainment.
Final words.
So next week, 4th of November, Shatta Wale live in Wolverhampton, Midlands. Get ready, grab your tickets now. Early bird tickets are going for £15. Don't leave it too late and do not come and ask me for free tickets. Those days are gone. We're helping our artists.
Support a brother's business.
Support a brother's business. So 4th of November, make sure you're there. Come and see me.
I was Wale 4th November 2023. We'll share this conversation in 2024 in the previous year. We are talking about 2023, 4th November. Wale Shatta Wale Wolverhampton. Mistake. Just £15. For now, no.
For now, yes.
I have 120. So let's all meet. Let's support our artists. Maybe Bizzle Entertainment will bring more artists. You have a lot of artists who have to come here and entertain us. Maybe we even do it at larger auditoriums. I went to the O2 Arena, 100%. Big place. So come for this one. Nah. But people say, why not London? Because you're in London and Wolverhampton.
So we were looking at London, but then obviously he played at the Music Awards, and then he did his birthday. He performed at his birthday as well. So doing something in London again, and he's only here to the end of November, based on what he told me. So it would have been a bit risky. But I was actually looking to put something together at Coco Camden. But obviously I had to do my homework, and I thought, okay, cool. Since he's performed here twice now, then he's only performed one, but he had his birthday coming up. So I thought, why not target Midlands? You know, because Wale's never been there. He's been here before, where he sold out Indigo O2. So I thought, let's take him up there. He's got loads of fans up there, so why not?
But that's a Bizzle.
No problem.
But that's also shame. You can say, Obertway or Wolverhampton. Media Zionfelix. Shatta Wale here in Wolverhampton, November 4. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.